Good morning, and welcome to another day of broadcasting here on the Dutchmaz family of networks. We are broadcasted from the top of the steeplechase parachute jump at the allowable power of 1.21 gigawatts by the authority of YouTube and by the Federal Communications Commission. Dutchmaz is owned by Dutchmaz, incorporated and operated by the Dutchmaz YouTube family of stations division of the Dutchmaz live stream and video network. The programs broadcast on this channel are for the public without charge, unless super chatted, and may not be rebroadcast, recorded, or otherwise used without the prior written permission of Dutchmaz. This is the seal of good practice. It identifies Dutchmaz as a subscriber to the television code of the National Association of Broadcasters. Welcome, and enjoy our broadcast day.
Where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Live from the west end of Coney Island, it's time for another exciting episode of Now in New York City Live. Will the city completely refreeze on itself? Stay tuned and find out. Why, hello, replay viewers. Replay viewers. Let's see who tunes on in. I see Crazy Coney Island Kids, the first one in the room, and Autumn Alluring, good to see you. Perfectly Candid, welcome on in, and Sal Muscles, good to see you out there in Staten Island. Good to see you, Nina, welcome, and good to see you, Charmed. Mirna Bergen's up there in Montreal, Canada, good to see you. And Lorraine Raymond, check it on in, good to see y'all. Good to see you, Dave Jeffries up there in Niagara Falls, and Sally Skipico out there in Canarsie. Mario Balderrama down there in Houston, where it's kind of warm. And Autumn Alluring checking on in from Canarsie. The whole family from Canarsie is in. Crazy Coney Island Kid, truly the first person in the chat. Laura Campos, good to see you. And Savvy, welcome. Junior's Beaver, welcome. And good to see you, Jan from the beautiful snow-filled Newtown, Connecticut. Emma Hoffman's checking on in from The Hague. And Edward Cavan, welcome. Good to see you, Edward. Welcome on into the show. Trish Max up there in Nova Scotia. And Laura Campos is checking on in. Good to see you, Laura. Good to see you. You got me live on the replay on the Instagram. We got all things covered today. We had all the bases covered today. Good to see you, Deborah. Welcome. Diana Lee out there in London staying up late with us. David C, welcome. Fawn Marie, aloha. Welcome on in, and I have caught up with the chat. Rebel Reading News time, 2 minutes past the hour. It's the fastest hour on the internet. Once again, the most exciting show on the internet. The Now in New York City Live, 23 degrees. Yes, cold outside, but not as cold, but we're going to get to the stupid cold again. By the end of the week, we'll talk more about that and more. Good to see you, B-Band 109. Welcome. Real Feel of 14. It's amazing how different Real Feel 5 compared to Real Feel 20 feels. It was cold today. Anytime I will live stream inside of a gallery, I always ask. Especially when I have the obnoxiously long selfie stick attached. I think that was the most clearance we ever had in an art gallery, to be honest. Anyway, we didn't hear your conversation. You guys heard me. And no, the live stream was not 6 hours. We had the weird glitch. We had the weird glitch where I was still live streaming, and we just shut that off. But 51 days until opening day. Good to see you. Are you new to the broadcast? Let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. The chat is unrestricted. You don't have to subscribe, but say hi. So yeah, Emma Hoffman. There's like a weird glitch that Prism Live and a lot of the other third-party live streaming apps, they have like a handoff where they got to tell YouTube that you're done, and there's like a mix-up. And to the guy who supposedly took over the stream, even though it was like the last 5 seconds was looping, yeah, you really took over the stream, yes. Anyway, but yes. So he didn't necessarily come for me. We'll talk about that. He didn't come for me. He just wanted to know what I was doing, and he for whatever reason, he thought he didn't like the live stream, and he thought I went in there without asking. So we went in there and we asked. So, but we talked it out. He apologized and I apologized, and you know, yeah. But I don't know if we're gonna be ever going back to that gallery again. We'll just look at it from the outside. We'll look through the windows, and I see him on his Instagram. Yo, anyway, I could say a lot more, but I won't. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to show cool art. And I'm a tour guide. Anyway, 30 degrees, the sun's out, the buns come out. Yeah, it was warm today. 52 in Houston. Oh my God, that feels so good. Douglas Patiglia, aloha, welcome. Jonathan says hi. Good to see you, Jonathan. Wait, oh no, we're almost there where I get the mouse cursor on the screen. Jonathan, hang on in there. What? For you, that's just what your coworkers are going to get. We got permission, and it was. I know I got no hug. I'm gonna have a hug in about the minute the show is over. I'm gonna have a hug. Good to see, Golden Girl. Good to see you, Susan Ingalls. Good to see you. Good to see everybody, people. Ugh. But cold weather, continued cold weather. We'll check the traffic and the transit. We'll check the traffic and the transit. We'll check the weather. I think we do have an ongoing major transit disruption happening. So we're going to check in with that. And then we got some stories. I don't think we have any animal stories today, but we do have a story about a over 100-year-old liquor bottle. I don't know. For all of y'all who drink. Kitty Boo. Good to see you, Kitty Boo. Welcome. You guys send me virtual hugs every day, and today on the show we got a lot of virtual hugs, so thank you for that. I appreciate all the virtual hugs from every single one of you. I got the best community, the best audience on the internet, and for that I am truly forever blessed. Thank you. Robert the Headler, good to see you. Good to see everybody, people. On this cold night, Colleen's waking up with us out there in Cyprus. Good morning, Cyprus. Where it is, what, 4 in the morning over there in Cyprus. Will Dutch swim in the polar bear swim on Sunday? 1,000 lights and find out. I hope everyone stays warm and cozy. Yeah, I agree. We all stay nice and cuddle up. We got 100 people watching. Good to see everyone. Appointment television back. Appointment television is back here on the Dutch Moz family of networks. Rebel Radio News time now, 7 minutes past the hour. 10:07 here in New York City. Traffic and transit brought to us by babiesovernight.com. Your new bundle of joy in a box overnight. Guaranteed. Babiesovernight.com bringing you this traffic, transit, and weather updates. But good to see you, Nicole. Welcome. Good to see everyone. 5:07 in Cyprus. Good morning, Cyprus. And for Jonathan, here's, yay, the cursor. Oh, my goodness. Hot beverages. What? The hot beverages and hot hugs?
Beverages and hot hugs fund.
The hot
smiley face emoji.
The hot hugs fund. And Diana Lee with a 10-pound super chat. Diana Lee, thank you so much for the very generous 10-pound super chat. Hold on. Thank you so much for joining today's $10 club. Much appreciated with a big 10-pound super chat. There we go. Emma made it. Emma will make it happen. Oh my goodness, good to see you, Cynthia Sunflowers. All right, let's get locked in. Let's get locked back into it. What's going on here with the traffic? I have no idea. We have a crash. Oh my goodness, on the Cross Island here, right by Alley Pond Park here. We got a crash reported about an hour ago here. Let's see here. 2 lanes, partial blocked ramp as well on the Cross Island Parkway right at Alley Pond Park. Wow. But no real accidents on the map here. Oh, well, no real traffic disruptions. We have a disabled vehicle on the West Side Highway. And we have another disabled vehicle on the Major Deegan. Other than that, it's quiet. Oh, what's going on? Oh, I guess people in Williamsburg getting drunk tonight on Bedford. And what is that? I always forget the name of that. Was that Lee? Lee Avenue there. Anyway. It's a cold night. Not that many people out. Potato camera from the Department of Transportation brings us to the Manhattan Bridge on the Manhattan side, looking across the bridge to the Brooklyn Bridge on the Brooklyn side. The beautiful East River with all of its ice flows in it. Yes, the ice flows are going to get stronger and more powerful than ever. And a potato cam here will show us that on the DOT potato cam map. Well, here we go here. Parts suspended on the G train here. No G service between Bedford Nostrand and Court Square in Queens. The last stop on Court Square G. Court Square bound G trains will be Nostrand, Bedford Avenue. They're assisting. There's a water main break near Nassau at the Nassau Avenue station there. So there seems to be some kind of water leak there. You got to have to take buses. MTA.info is your friend. And this may be an ongoing thing because it's a water main break. No Z service for all you wild Z riding fans. Yes, the Citizen app, bringing us only the best here. Bringing us to Williamsburg tonight. Let's go to the Williamsburg story, please. There it is. 21 Jefferson Street. Fire leaping from a building window. Hopefully, everybody's safe. Not too many injuries and all that. So no injury. We want no injuries. Everyone's safe. But fire, never a fun thing in the dyers of winter. So I hope everything works out fine. Citizen app will show you this and a lot more over there on the Citizen app, right? I guess. Yes, a romantic night to walk the boardwalk in Brighton Beach. Sibbo's brings us this beautiful view. Looking out across the beach there into the ocean. It's a beautiful night if you like the cold. Not too windy out there. Vehicle watching YouTube channel bringing us a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week webcam of the Belt Parkway at Coney Island Avenue. Looks like traffic is moving mighty fine along the Belt to Circumferential Parkway. We continue on Stream Time Live YouTube channel out in Red Hook, Brooklyn at the Waterfront Museum, bringing us this view. We have been looking at this boat for quite some time, evidently. This is some kind of cargo boat, and for some reason, Stream Time Live camera has been kind of following that around for the last hour or so. So check out Stream Time Live to follow the boat in the harbor. We go to Bryant Park NYC YouTube channel. The park is emptying out because they closed. 10 o'clock they closed. The skating rink nice and empty right now. Everybody went home. Go drink your cider in the hotel rooms, tourists. Uh-oh. Our Jersey Shore camera might be hung up here. I guess, right? Did we lose it? We might have lost it. Jersey Shore camera here. This is the last shot here of the Seaside Heights shop here. Beautiful cold night there. And that is the news. Cold weather taking over the country here. We still have some freeze watches down there in Florida and Georgia. We have video coming in from Coney Island Gym, by the way. We have some heavy rain, no active watches. Just crappy weather down there by Savannah and South Carolina. Winter weather advisories. There you go. Got some snow up on the map here, as well as a winter storm watch up there in the Appalachian Mountains. And special weather statements. Patchy black ice until Thursday morning. Really cold up here in the east, on the East Coast in general. Just very cold temperatures here. Out west here, air stagnation advisory. Very interesting in Idaho and Oregon. I think we have that as well as dense fog advisory out there in Fresno, all there in the valley there in California. There are dense fog advisories. And I think we have another one. Let's see, we have a wind advisory and an air quality alert out there in the Los Angeles, San Diego area. Interesting weather as we look at that here. It's been a very weird winter. Not weird winter, but it's been cold in some places and not in others. That's pretty much how I could surmise it. Wrong slide, people. We continue on to the National Weather Service here, and we do have a probability for a snow event Friday night into Saturday morning. Maybe a half an inch here in the New York area. Then when you get up to Connecticut, like New London, Connecticut area, they're up to maybe an inch or maybe 2 inches. Look at this, east end of Long Island, Montauk. Could get 2 inches because of this clipper that's going to be coming through in the next couple of nights. So we're going to keep an eye on this here. Snow accumulation Friday night into Saturday on a fast-moving clipper there. So it's gonna be an interesting storm here coming up. Of course, the wind chills. We get back to the stupid cold again, and the wind chills on a what was it? That's gonna be Friday night into Saturday here. 1 degree in JFK, for a balmy 4 degrees in the city. We go up to Liberty, New York, -15. But even out on the island here, 12 degrees. It's cold. So as we go into our 7-day AccuWeather forecast by Lee Goldberg and the wacky AccuWeather team over at WABC Channel 7, we have here Thursday. Tomorrow's going to be a nice warm day, 32 degrees. And then Friday, during the day, it's going to be nice, but it's probably going to get more windy. And then Saturday is just going to be a windy day. It's going to be cold. If we're lucky, if the storm gets out fast enough, we got to get some sun coming in, but it's going to be cold. It's going to be windy. The high temperature may only be 20 degrees, with Saturday's low temperature 6 degrees. So that means like wind chills here in the city may get as low as -15 Saturday. And then Sunday is the day. It is going to be a cold swim for the Coney Island Polar Bears. 17 degrees high temperature, 10 degrees for the low. It's going to be windy. I cannot emphasize that enough. It's going to be windy. And then we begin to slowly moderate. Monday at 23, Tuesday, Wednesday, 30. I don't think we're going to hit 36 on Wednesday because there's another event possibly coming in on Thursday. As you can see, Lee Goldberg and the Wacky AccuWeather team bringing us the 7-day and from Channel 7 Eyewitness News. Anyway, will the city completely fall apart in the next 45 minutes? Stay tuned and find out. Rebel Radio News time now is 15 minutes past the hour, and this show is getting more creepy every time we do an iteration of this show. It's getting creepier and creepier. We check the traffic and transit at 15 past, and then I'm done telling you everything 15 past. We're getting into the rhythm. We're getting into the rhythm, people. But let's catch up with the chat. Good to see you, RJ, out there in Colorado. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Good to see you, Mr. Metalhead Warrior. Just watched the carrier pigeon guy in Coney Island. Coney, really? The cargo pee on... Wait, what? You just watched cargo pee on a guy in Coney. What? Okay. I think you meant carrier pigeon something in Coney, because we have carrier... there's a really big pigeon coop here in Coney. Anyway. Legend has it that there'll never be any Z service. No. We don't get Z service right now during the 10 o'clock because Z trains only run during rush hours. So, but it's an ongoing joke. 2704 is no good here. Nay. You gotta go home, kids. It's time to go home. Shout out to Savannah, right? Fawn Marie. Savannah, Georgia is the one city I would live in that's not New York. I would live in Savannah like a heartbeat. It's such a beautiful place. Good to see you, Stuart. Karan, welcome. Will this be the final week of the cold? No. There's a good possibility it's going to stay this cold consistently until the end of the month. Just putting it out there. Anyway, Standing Stones, Huddle and Cuddle. Brrr. It's cold. Good to see you, Phyllis. Welcome. Good to see you, Tommy Dans out there. Tommy Dans out there in Long Island. Kaz is waking up with us. Good morning, Finland. Good morning. Oh, Out for Justice. Oh, out. You saw the dog? Yeah, Out for Justice. That's right. Hey, think you're a tough guy? Oh, Coraggio the dog. See, I read that wrong. Coraggio. That's right. Coraggio pees on the guy. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen Out for Justice yet. My father used to walk around with an old school bell. Ding, 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 ding. I never understood that scene. That movie came out in 1991. I still don't understand that scene. My father used to walk around with the old school bell. What does that even mean? He walks around with it. He's like the town crier. Like, heary, heary. Oh. Would you come in for an espresso? Like the one of the worst edits I've ever seen. She says, "Do you want an espresso?" Right? And then they just cut, and they're inside, and they're already having the espresso. And he's like, "My father used to walk around with the old school bell." And I'm going to be honest. We all know this, people. Steven Seagal really wanted to be a part of that, be a part of the neighborhood. He wanted to be a part of the community. He really yearns for that. But that's something you only get here in Brooklyn if you're born here in Brooklyn. It's like a genetic lottery thing. I'm sorry. Everyone who lives who was born in the 5 boroughs, right? For anyone New Yorker who was born in the 5 boroughs, it's like a weird thing. It's like you don't get the neighborhood anywhere else. You got to be in the 5 boroughs somewhere. Anyway, the colder it gets, the less. I know exactly, Diana. It's getting easier and easier to take. Today, oh, it's hot today. Oh, I could keep the jacket open a little bit. Good to see you, Lisa. Welcome. Good to see you, Alana Oaks. Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see everybody, people, on this cold night. What do we have cooking here? I have no idea what I have cooking here. Right? You was born in the 5 boroughs, so you know what I mean, right, Deborah? For people who are born in the 5 boroughs, there's like this thing that you don't get anywhere else. It's the neighborhood. But our fathers didn't walk around with old school bells. I don't care. I don't care what nationality or whatever background your family came from. I don't think any fathers here in New York City walked around with the old school bell. It's the water. I mean, the water is good. It's kind of scary. That's another thing I didn't like about living in Florida for that little bit. The water. I had to always buy water. I need to find an old school water fountain. Good to see you, Bill Vick. Welcome. Right, Crazy Coney Island, born in Brooklyn. Sophia Farah. Sophia, you're in East Flatbush, right? Sophia, good to see you. Welcome on into the show. All right, what do we have coming up next? I have no idea. I forgot what I was going to do. Oh, yes, the alcohol bottle. That's right. People. Real feel of 14. It's stupid cold outside. New York City is. That's why we have good pizza. Yes, it's true. I think that's why we have good pizza. It's the water. But we had fun in Chelsea today. We had fun in Chelsea. We had a lot of fun in Midtown. And oh my God, LP. Let me tell you something about LP Walks, all right? That's one of the nicest guys, all right? LP's the real deal. LP is the real deal. We need to. I need to hang out with the kids some more now. Get everyone together. That's it. We're taking over the live stream space. That's it. Good to see you, Joe Mooski. Good to see you, Joe. Hope you're feeling well. Yeah, the water is why we have good bagels and pizza. Anything that needs water. It was an action-packed live stream today. It was. LP does. He's one of the best. LP is so great. So great. It's just certain people. You pick up on the energy right away. It's like, I don't know how else to put it. Anyway. I know, Robert. Yeah, Arkansas finally leaving the deep freeze. It's raining, right? Is it raining there right now? Or it's just windy in Arkansas? It's like, ugh. We're getting into the transition. At least here for New York, we're going back to the stupid cold weather. And we might get some more fresh snow to cover the dark, putrid, bad snow. No good. Shall we continue on with the news? I think we should. Oh, we got one more. I got 3 more minutes. I was supposed to yap some more. I got 3 minutes. It was a fun day. It was a fun stream. One for the record books, and I hate when the thing glitches out. By the time this live stream ends, that should have repaired itself, and it's going to be its actual runtime. Oh, originally from Queens, but born in Long Island. Close enough. It's windy. Okay. That's what it is. It's windy out there. Stay safe out there, but enjoy the 60 degrees. Glitch Goddess. Good to see you, Glitch. Didn't realize the late, great Martin Landau was... We got the best here in Brooklyn. Yeah, Martin Landau. Yeah. We got to do that walk. We got to do that celebrity walk in Brooklyn Botanical Garden. We got to do the celebrity walk. Martin Landau's on there. Yes. Ooh, Bill Vick was born and raised in the Volunteer State. Nice. I don't know what state was that. Missouri? Good to see everybody, people. Space, 1999. That's a good show. Good to see you, Paul. Welcome. They gypped us on the flying cars, people. It did not come true. It did not come true, people. Oh no, you gotta give me the ad. Tennessee is the volunteer state. There we go. Great state of Tennessee. I hope you guys didn't get too much ice down there. You can still see all the snow out there in Coney Island as the Q train passes below. The Q train inbound to Stillwell Avenue. But in about 90 seconds, we're going to talk about a 150-year-old bottle of alcohol found in Utah and tasted by experts. Yes, these people drink a 150-year-old bottle of alcohol. That's coming up next. But good to see ya, Holla. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Muriel. Good to see you, Muriel. Welcome. With the Stones, maybe. I don't know. Good to see everybody, people. Good to see everyone. The artwork was great. It was beautiful. Listen, the artwork was great. I would still recommend going there, but just make sure everything's cool with that was the owner, by the way. That was the owner. That was confirmed on the Instagrams. So, was it the whiskey? Was it whiskey? I don't know yet. We're gonna read the story. We're gonna read the story here. Look at it. You're buried. You was burned in Mexico, then moved to Texas, but your heart is in New York. Wow, Mario. Dude, I feel you. There's something special about this stupid place. I don't know. It's weird. Karen Smith, good to see you. Chattanooga, Tennessee. That's good music coming out of Chattanooga. It's all good. No, you were born in Mexico, moved to Texas. Swipe, people. Shall we get on with the show here? Rebel Radio News time now is 26 minutes past the hour. And yes, some expert tasted a 150-year-old bottle of alcohol found in Europe. But first, this fine story is brought to us by the fine folks of Brooklyn tradition, the Grand Prospect Hall.
You dreamed about it. It's been carefully planned. And here is the most important day of your life.
We make your dreams come true.
The Grand Prospect Hall, 718-788-0777.
Yes, let's go. The Grand Prospect Hall. That's on Prospect Avenue, right off of 5th Avenue. Doesn't exist anymore. Rebel Radio News time is now still 26 minutes past the hour. Memzatobe, good to see you. Photos from around New York asking me if I want to do your work for you. No, I'm not getting paid for it. But we make your dream come through. That's right. End of the line, NY. Good to see you. Good to see everybody, people. Let's continue on with the news. A 150-year-old bottle of alcohol was found in Utah and tasted by experts. The United Press International reports on this very important story. Ooh, we do have videotape here, people. Probably going to repeat the same words, but let's read it. Let's read it together. An archaeological team in Utah exhumed a bottle of alcohol estimated to be around 150 years old, and the experts gave it a taste. Ian Wright, Utah's state public archaeologist, said that the bottle was among thousands of artifacts dating back to approximately 1870 to 1890, found on U.S. Forest Service land used by the Akita Ski Resort. When they picked it up, it was still full, and it still had a cork in it, they said. We realized, gosh, Jesus, oh my gosh, this is a real treasure. Wright said the find is only known intact bottle of alcohol to be found from the time period. So it's the only alcohol from that time, people. They sometimes find them in Missouri and in places where the Mississippi has shifted, this Mississippi River has shifted, and there be sunken ships, a sunken boat or ship there, but never in Utah. We rarely find a bottle with the cork and all. So if we do find one, the cork is shriveled up and it's shrunk inside of the bottle, or just fragments of it. So that's pretty rare. Wright's team enlisted the help of the High West, Utah's oldest legal distillery, to analyze the bottle's contents. The nearby town of Sellers provided a Corvin device to extract some of the liquid without damaging the cork. Isaac Winter, the director of distilling at High West Distillery, said that it was the first taste liquid. I had a little bit of intrepidation going in, but you have to try it. It didn't smell like gasoline, but it didn't smell like tomato spit either. Fruity, there was a little bit of leather, quite a bit of age on it. Tara Lindy, the director of sensory and product development at High West, said that the flavors were complex. First, there was some kind of oxidized fruit note, Lindsay said, and then the experts said that the liquid appeared to be a low-alcohol beer rather than a liquor. They're now hoping to recreate the beverage. The very bottom of the bottle was sort of turbid, sort of milky. So we're going to take it back, and hopefully we can plate it out and find some usable yeast on it, Winter said. So they're going to actually turn this into a beer. Let's go to the local affiliate here, Channel 15, Fox 15, Salt Lake City, with more.
Pretty cool bottle, but perhaps one of the coolest bottles they've ever seen just walk through their door, and it's over 150.
All right, let's see the story here together, people.
I'm going to back up into August. The State Historic Preservation Office was actually called up to Alta. And before Alta was ever a ski resort, it was a mining town. So they found things like spurs and pipes and, of course, bottles. But in a state first, they actually found a bottle that was not only intact, but it was still sealed. So that's where High West comes into play. The director of distilling, Isaac Winter, as well as Tara Lindley, the director of sensory and product development, they know their alcohol and the chemistry behind it pretty well.
You can still, smell something in there.
So they started by smelling the cork, and you could get like a little bit of a vinegary smell. But to get the alcohol out of it, they had to be very careful. So they called Old Town Cellar, which was right up the road from them, and they brought in something called Corvin. It's basically a device to get the alcohol out without destroying the cork.
Or Corvin.
So you'd expect something that be in the ground for 150 years to maybe smell terrible. Right? Well, the moment they got that alcohol out, completely different. Smelled fruity, smelled floral, smelled fragrance. Everybody thought it smelled super good. Wow, I can smell it.
That actually looks like beer.
Everyone took turns around the room smelling it, and then it got to Isaac Winter, who immediately after smelling it did this.
You have to try it. I think, you have to.
Dude, you're crazy.
It's not every day you get to taste 150-year-old alcohol, right? After he took a drink, well, several others in the room did too. With everybody tasting it, they pretty much figured out that it's some sort of beer. They said it had that yeasty taste to it. Getting all of the contents out.
They drank a 150-year-old beverage.
A lot of pressure. You don't want to damage the bottle.
Very, very careful. But they did get that cork out. They poured the entire bottle into little sample containers where they're going to actually send those to lab. But at the very bottom, they noticed there was a lot of sediment, and it was very kind of milky.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the really cool things
if they could make a new beer out of this, that would be amazing.
Be able to be cultured. So if everything is successful, you might actually be able to try this alcohol, or at least one inspired by it, connecting you to Utah's mining history.
Wow. A Fox 13, Salt Lake City. Thank you very much for that fantastic report. 150-plus-year-old bottle of beer. Dang. You know that was strong. That's been fermenting for the last 150 years. Rebel Radio News Time now 33 minutes past the hour. Let's get back up to the chat. Good to see everybody, people. By the way, everyone follow Crazy Coney Island Kid. Got new videos coming out. Gotta keep them coming out here. But yeah, drinking 100-year-old vodka. 100-year-old alcohol. It's not new, I know. But that's ballsy. Right? Then there's Schlitz. Exactly, Memsatobe. I want to try the beer that they're going to culture from the yeast that they get from the bottom of the bottle. That's what I want to have. Have that wild taste, really strong. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. No, that bottle of beer never fell off the wall. No, never did. You still have the last bottle of wine your grandparents made from 1985. That is an heirloom. Fawn Marie, that's an heirloom. That's a beautiful thing, though. To have the last bottle of wine your grandparents made, that's cool. That is beautiful. And 85 does feel like a million years ago. So there you go. Crazy Coney Island Kids. New video coming out soon. The link is right there in the chat. Are you drinking 150-year-old day beer? Nice. I think the last time I had a beer was 150 days old. Yeah. So we got some time here. So let's go around the cameras. Let's go. We have a beautiful shot here of Weehawken. Oh, of course, going to play the ad for me now. We're going to go to Weehawken, New Jersey here in about 30 seconds. Earthcam.com. Beautiful camera along the Hudson River at Weehawken. A beautiful, beautiful night. There we go. All right, guys, we're going to Weehawken. And am I blocked by the moon here? The moon is in the shot. It's just in my my little hideaway spot. But there you go. The moon is in the shot there. It's a beautiful shot. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful night. You're like looking out a window. But yes, 1985. We're supposed to have flying cars. We're supposed to have the flying cars and the hologram advertisement that swallows you up. Now, we got AI, so people stop thinking for themselves. Anyway. As we look down the Hudson River towards the World Trade Center. A beautiful view of the World Trade Center on this quiet night. But good to see everybody, people. A beautiful night here in the city if you like looking out windows. We got hoverboards, kind of. No, those are not hoverboards. No. We need to fly. We need to fly. We need to fly. We should be using electromagnets a little bit more efficiently. I don't know. I look at the gimbal and it's like there's so much technology in that little thing. Like how are we propelling vehicles like this? Like really cheaply with like low energy, like very little energy input but a lot of return, you know? I'm surprised everything's not solar powered. I think about that all the time. Like, how can my phone... You know they have the technology to make this phone function correctly by just being outside. And the movement of the phone and everything. Anyway. I'm not into physics. Right? Sure, Elon's working on it, right? Yeah, no. Elon is looking for somebody who's developing it, and then he's gonna kill the... No, I mean, he's not gonna kill anybody, but he's gonna eliminate the competition after he steals the patent. Oh, Elon. Oh, Elon. He'll, like the guy who invented the water-powered car, like there's like two of them, like they just disappeared. Well, one guy supposedly came back after he disappeared. But there was that other guy, like he was doing stuff back in the 80s, 90s. Ugh. Now this YouTube channel is going to mysteriously disappear. Anyway. It's a beautiful day brought to us by the cooperation and all the related entities of YouTube and Alphabet and Google. Thank you guys so much for letting us do this wacky little show. But yes, Elon is working on it, and he'll get it out to the masses. And why did you delete that? Don't delete it. Why are you deleting it? Emma Moore Wines with the label, drawn by Granddad. Nice. More wine. I like that. Dan the Man. Good to see you, Dan the Man. Welcome. 14 degrees here in New York. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay. Yeah, 3 hours. Would a 3 hour stream be nice? We did, supposedly, it was a 6-hour stream today. Exactly, Tony. Exactly, Tony. Well said. You dropped your phone and you fumbled. Oh boy. Okay, we're playing football with phones, people. It's the off season. How many points? How many points? You got that on the Calci app? Anyway, what the hell's coming up next? What the hell am I going to talk about next? Oh yes, another wacky story here. Another wacky story. A car wash malfunctioned. Yeah, did you hear about this one, people? A car wash malfunctioned and it trapped a woman inside of the car wash for almost an hour. We're going to that story in about a minute. Are the edibles hitting in? All right, be careful. Don't fumble. Don't fumble with phones, please. No fumbling with phones. But imagine being stuck inside of a car wash for almost an hour. We're going to talk about it. We are going to talk about it in about 30 seconds. Good to see you, Stubby. Welcome. Stubby says, "Hi, my name is Stubby. I live in a van down by the river." A big shout out to the great Chris Farley. I was waiting to go see The Daily Show. I was in the audience. It's 1997, and I'm waiting to go inside of a taping to The Daily Show. And on the news screen, it came over that Chris Farley passed away. And in a van down by the river, one of the most funniest lines of all time. But good to see you, Stubby. Welcome on in. Really? Fawn Marie, you were trapped in a car wash last year and it sucks? You actually lived? Fawn Marie, we're going to have to talk about this. Fawn Marie, we're going to have to talk about this. Rebel Radio News time now is 41 minutes past the hour. Coming up next, we're going to find out about a woman who was trapped inside of a car wash for an hour. But let's now hear this message from Sims.
At Sims, our automatic markdown price tag on all women's outfits shows you when and how much each markdown will be. A current, nationally advertised $140 designer outfit is priced $79. If it remains on the selling floor for more than 10 days, it's marked $67. More than 20 days, $54. And after 30 selling days, it's marked final at $40. At Sims, an educated consumer is our best customer.
An educated consumer is their best customer. That is the line from Sims. Sims in Lower Manhattan on Rector Street. Rebel Radio News time now is 41 minutes past the hour. A car wash malfunctions, trapping a woman inside for almost an hour. The United Press International is reporting on this. Oh my goodness, people. This is kind of a scary story. Do we have video? We do have videotape here. But actually, let's just go to the videotape. To hell with reading the copy here. To hell with reading the copy. Let's just go right to the videotape here. And
a woman in Western Pennsylvania found herself in a bizarre situation. She captured the moments when she got locked in a car wash.
I'm pushing the emergency button. Door is not opening.
I shouldn't be laughing. At least the water wasn't running.
I cannot get out.
Wait, this is a thing that could happen?
Still got soap on my car, like nothing's turning on. For this freaking car.
Cause damage if you try to back up. Felicia Sullivan filmed this frantic moment as she was trying to figure a way out of this automatic car wash in Waynesboro last month. She pressed every button, banged on the doors, and even called a number that was listed, but had no luck.
You can hear the fear in her voice, understandably. Sullivan eventually called police, who came and rescued her 45 minutes later. She said the owner gave her a lot of gift cards as an apology, and she says she's not actually upset at him at all.
Ooh, that's
glad she got out.
Scary.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to the ABC 6 action team down there in Philadelphia. Wow. 45 minutes stuck in a car wash. This happened to Fawn Marie. So Fawn Marie was trapped inside of a car wash last year. And what else did you say here? You were locked in there? Right, you had to Google the gas station phone number, and they had to call to get you out. How crazy is that, people? Oh my goodness, I could imagine it sucks. I could imagine, but she's locked in a building. At least she wasn't like being sprayed by stuff. Like, that's like the nightmare scenario. You're like being like sprayed with like water everywhere, and oh, that's scary. Oh my God. I mean, I don't know. It sucks. Fawn Marine, I'm happy you got out of that safely. I'm happy you got out there safely. H. Flores, good to see you. Flexing and a stepping, welcome. But yes, it was Greg Kilborn who was the host of The Daily Show. And Greg Kilborn used to sign every single body's ticket on the way out. So I have a bunch of signatures of Greg Kilborn on Daily Show tickets. Like I have like a stack of them. Because back then they were hard. It was hard to get ticket. Well, they couldn't get audience. So it was. I knew the time to go, so I knew when to go right in. So that's how I ended up at a Daily Show taping in 1997 when the news of Chris Farley dying, which was awful. But I know she's lucky the soap wasn't on. I mean, it has to be scary. I mean, you're thinking about like all like these jets of water hitting you and stuff. But wow, Fawn Marie, you got photos? Fawn Marie has photos, people. Oh my God. Yeah, it's an automatic. It's like it's an automatic self-service. I think they're all kind of the same. Wow, what a weird ad. It just showed random food and then it stopped. Right? It's weird. That was weird. Anyway, Rebel Radio News time now, 45 minutes past the hour. The fastest hour of the internet, continuing to careen along like a well-oiled machine, high off the power of the internet. This week, let's see what we're gonna do. I think we have time for one more story here. So let me see if I can dig up another story here for y'all. Excuse me. Oh, okay. We're gonna go with that one. All right. We'll go with that one. This is for the football freaks out there. Yeah, 15 minutes to go. It does go by so fast. You remember when you heard about Farley 2? No, oh my God, no, it was awful. Dan the Man. It was such a weird feeling being inside of like a waiting room where you have all like these like-minded people, you go into a TV show taping, right? You go into a TV show taping, you're in Midtown Manhattan. Pretty much the entire audience for that night was in the same room. It was a big room. And they had TVs. They had TVs on, and they had Channel 4. So Channel 4, they had Channel 4. They had NBC in there while we waited to go into the studio, and we were watching the 5 o'clock news. We were watching I remember it so vividly because everybody looked at each other. It was the weirdest thing, and we all had this moment, and then we went into the theater, into the studio, and Greg Kilborn, he talked about it, and he kind of it was very, very eerie. It was really, really, I'd never forget that. Never forget that. Such a big shock. Who is the person? Oh, Mrs. Calabash? Mrs. Calabash is a thing from the great Jimmy Durante. Jimmy Durante was an actor back in the 40s and the 50s and the 60s, and he was a comedian and an actor, and he did music. He was a singer, and he had one of the first coast to coast television shows, and he used to end the show by saying, "Good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are." Now there was no Mrs. Calabash; it was a completely made up thing. But if you go down to Trinidad, there is a Calabash plant, so there's a plant called a Calabash. But Mrs. Calabash is a completely fictitious character, and I think in my heart, I like to think of Mrs. Calabash as like all of you guys, wherever you are. For the people who are not commenting, who are just watching on the live or on the replay, it's good night, guys. Good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. So yes, and if you don't hear me say that, that's how you know. It's like I haven't ended the stream, so it's like when the fat lady sings, it's over when the fat lady sings. It's like if Dutch doesn't say Mrs. Calabash good night, then we didn't end. So, am I ready for the Winter Olympics? I'm just learning now they're in Italy, and I'm always excited for the Olympics. Is Greg Kilborn still around? I'm pretty sure he is there. Gonna run amok. I'm pretty sure he is. But yes, so it was an automatic door there. It was an automatic closed in by 2 garage doors. Anyway, let me see. How much time we got here? How much time we got? Yeah. All right. All right. Anyway, good to see everybody. Yeah. Mario, I'm obsessed by old media, and this show mimics old media in a new way. In a new way. So, yeah, it's a good night to all of you guys. All you beautiful people who join me every night. So, but we have breaking news. The cover letter rough draft is done. The cover letter rough draft is done. Breaking news from photos from around New York. The cover letter rough draft is done. There we go. It's tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow's stream is the late stream, Emma. So if you're out there in Europe, it's gonna be late. We're gonna be doing basically a transition into night, and it's gonna mostly be nighttime. And I think we're going to start at sunset, or maybe even a little at sunset or a little after sunset. It's going to be a little after. No, it's going to be at sunset. It's going to be at sunset. Let me see. 5. Yeah, it's going to be at sunset. But then Friday's stream is going to be the early one. Friday's stream is going to be in the morning, and we will do a walking tour of Central Park. So there is your schedule. I want to be on nice and early for you guys for Central Park, because that's the only time we get a really good signal in there. So a classic Central Park walking tour, and then that's on Friday morning. And I do need merch. Max, let's get together. Let's design some merch together one of these days. Let's make it happen. Trying to make stuff that you guys will actually like, and that's unique, and that's it's my art. It's my art. Anyway, I know a lot of you guys are excited for the Super Bowl. All right. A lot of you guys are in. So coming up next, we're going to learn about a football fan that attended 56 NFL games in a single season. So he's going to be going around town. So that's coming up in about a minute. But what is the day? What day is a 24-hour stream? A 24-hour stream. There has to be a whole bunch of stuff set up for that. The longest stream I've ever done was a 10-hour stream. Mark Freeman, good to see you. I know, crazy. I'm blessed. But yes, an NFL fan attends 56 games in one season. How many games are in a single season? Right? By each team, right? He does have money. He has money and time, and he don't got to worry about shit. Must be nice. Good morning, Lou. Good morning. Anyway. Rebel Radio news time is now 51 minutes past the hour. Good to see you, William. Welcome on in. We'll get to wacky football hijinks in a moment. But first, this message from Rollin' Roaster.
Not so fast, Rollin' Roaster, we're not so fast. Rollin' Roaster, we're taking the time, making everything just right. Waking up your appetite, we give you real roast beef, bigger burgers, cooked the way you want. At Rollin' Roaster, the not so fast, fast food restaurant.
At Rollin' Roaster, we take just a few extra minutes to make fast food
strawberry
great food.
shake.
Rollin' Roaster, Emmons and Nostrand Avenues in Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn.
And you can still actually go there. It still exists. Rollin' Roaster over there in Emmons and Nostrand Avenues. I'll buy that. Rebel Radio News Time now is 53 minutes past the hour. A football fan attends 56 NFL games in a single season. He seems to be a Guinness World Book record. You know what? Now I don't feel like watching the video. We have a video here, but you know what? You guys could watch it on your own here. We're just going to read the copy from the United Press International. A football superfan provided his love of the game by attending games at all 30 NFL stadiums in 72 days. And he attended a total of 56 games in a single season. California man Brian Fowler broke the Guinness World Book record title for most NFL games attended in a single season, as well as the record for fastest time to visit all NFL stadiums, which was 72 days, 20 hours, 56 minutes. Fowler said that he attended some stadiums twice to make sure he caught a home game for each team that shares the stadium, like the New York Jets and the New York Giants. The record for visiting every stadium was previously held by John Ryan Bailey, who achieved the feat in 74 days, 7 hours, 35 minutes back in 2021. But Fowler said that he started attending those NFL games in person after his mother, a fellow football lover, passed away from breast cancer back in 2021. He said, "I had a hole in my heart, and I was seeking to fill it, or at least to distract from it. I also started traveling to Raiders games in both Las Vegas and away games around the country." Fowler decided to chase the world record after resigning from his job. Coming out of 2024, which was a bad one for the Raiders, I had my sights set on catching a Guinness World Book record title, something I had read about 2 years prior. The idea had been ruminating in the back of my brain, and I decided it was finally time to take the plunge. And he did it. Congratulations to Brian Fowler. That's a sweet story. A fun video that you can probably find on YouTube. I'm not going to play it right now because I think we're running out of time. But congratulations. Brian Fowler, congratulations from California for the most NFL games attended in a season. As the old adage says, I'm going to say it again on this episode, you have to be in it to win it. Rebel Radio News time is 55 minutes past the hour. This show is getting scarier and scarier how on TV time I am. I am really addicted to television, and I'm just playing it out here on YouTube. Oh my goodness, Ozzy will be celebrating his birthday on Saturday in Puerto Rico watching the Super Bowl. Enjoy, Ozzy H. Flores. Have fun out there in Puerto Rico. That sounds nice and warm down there. Go to the beach for me. Go down to the beach for me. Have a nice beer. Have a nice drink. Didn't that strawberry shake at Roll and Roaster look really good? Oh, I could go for that right now. I'm hungry. I got my dinner waiting for me right here. Good to see you, Jeffrey. Welcome. I know with flights and all the hotels, it's at least $100,000. I'm thinking like $200,000. With the flights, the hotels, you're going to multiple games. You're not gonna get crappy. Maybe he does sit in like the nosebleeds for maybe not every game. There's 272 games in a season. Thank you, Google. Yep. This weekend is Super Bowl weekend on a channel that I have. It's CBS this year. It's only on CBS, or it's NBC or Fox. If it's on Fox, are they going to have that big robot thingy come out? Are you rooting for the Seahawks? The Ocean Birds. My vote's for the Ocean Birds. You're more than welcome, Emma. I will have a nice cuddle with the Duchess. I know, last 4 minutes, right, Nicole? Nicole goes by fast, right? It's the fastest hour on the internet. And I'm curating it more finitely every time. It's like actual television. It's scary. Anyway. Tomorrow we have a late stream. We're starting at sunset. Maybe we'll do like a bridge walk thing or something like that, right? Maybe we'll do another bridge walk thingy. I think we're gonna do that. We'll change it up. We'll have some fun tomorrow. But it'll be a late stream tomorrow, so we're gonna start up probably at 5 o'clock. And but best hour of the day, if everything goes according to plan. Well, actually, no. I think tomorrow. Oh, that's right. Tomorrow we may not have a. I don't think it's going to be 10 o'clock. So, yeah, no, we can't have a show tomorrow night, guys, unfortunately, because I will be out late tomorrow. So, join us again on probably Friday night, and we'll be back here. We'll be back here for more exciting adventures and our beautiful news show. But, yeah, tomorrow night, unfortunately, no show tomorrow night. So, I'll see if you only watch this, I'll see you guys on Friday. But we'll be back again tomorrow, late in the evening, starting at 5 o'clock. And what's for dinner? What's it called? Beef stew and rice. I want to thank Diana Lee for her 10-pound super chat. Thank you so much for your very generous 10-pound super chat. Thank you so much for sponsoring tonight's news broadcast. And yeah, there it is. Hey, are you new to this nonsense? Make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Maz Family Networks here on YouTube and Instagram, all same name at Dutch Maz. Make sure you hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next. Probably tomorrow at 5 o'clock, all right? But from the internet to you, this is Dutch Maz signing off. Have yourself a fabulous day living in a simulation, whether you think you're living in a simulation or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those beautiful moments, and good night, Mr. Calabash, wherever you are. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.